Hi everyone, I'm Bee.
And I'm Bear.
And welcome to Ask Bee and Bear. We're just two den mates in your local forest trying to answer your questions and give you advice.
So, this is our first episode back in 2017, and we're going to go back to our old ways. So in order for you all to learn a little bit about us, we're going to do a segment called One Good Thing, One Bad Thing, which is exactly what it sounds like. We're going to give you a good thing and a bad thing that's going on for us lately. Do you want to get started, or should I?
Well, my good thing and bad thing are combined, so should I?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
go ahead,
So I'll go first with my combined thing. It's all about a show called Yuri on Ice, which is an anime that if I'm close with you, I've definitely mentioned or showed you a picture of or showed you a GIF of or made you watch.
Oh, yes.
If I have come in contact with you recently.
Right.
Basically, it's this anime about ice skating. An anime is a Japanese cartoon, for those of you who don't know. But it's about these two ice skaters, one named Yuri, which is why it's called Yuri on Ice, and one named Victor, and how they skate together and grow together and come to love one another. Spoiler alert, kind of too late. But I guess plot twist or why it makes it so great is because both these characters are male. So it's a wonderful anime about a gay relationship.
Yes, representation.
Yes. And, it's not fan servicey or gross or overdone. It's just, a really nice relationship, which is very surprising in anime because it's, I guess, gay relationships are never shown, first of all. And if they are, they're often, fetishized or the characters are very, very overtly or stereotypically gay, I guess.
Yeah.
So this was solid.
I've heard that. It's been all over a lot of my. I'll just say Tumblr. It's I don't want to utter the words out of my mouth, but it's been all over my Tumblr, because people like it so much, and it. People have been saying that it's actually surprisingly good representation, especially for anime, because. I think anime can be kind of historically homophobic in a weird way, in a way that's not American homophobia.
Yes.
We have very religious and cultural homophobia in this country, but there's just these characters are going to act gay and do some gay stuff, but then they go for the girl, and
at the end of the day they're straight.
What is this?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, it's well, I've heard this more about Korea than in Japan, but people or men especially, are supposed to be very effeminate, but be very straight at the same time. It's very interesting and something I definitely don't understand fully. But
wow.
Yuri on Ice definitely takes it to another level. True
of
gayness.
Being actual gay TM.
Yeah. Yes. So that was really good to see. But then Hallmark, an American card company, is what I typically think of it of, but apparently they make movies, and they really liked the plot of Yuri on Ice, and they were like, wow, we gotta have this. But Hallmark is an American company. They used live actors in it, and instead of the characters both being male, they were male and female, so they turned it into a straight relationship. And so, everything that made this show great was basically disappeared in this Hallmark version of the movie, of the show. And so that's why it's my good and bad thing combined. So Yuri on Ice is a wonderful thing, and this Hallmark movie called Love on Ice is the bad thing.
Okay, so, all right, let me backtrack really quickly, just make sure I have this right. They bought the essentially the storyline to Yuri on Ice, but cast heterosexual white people?
Yes.
They're not even Asian? They're not
they're
Japanese?
Definitely not Asian. It's very white-looking woman and white-looking man. And besides just completely getting rid of the great relationship they had, also one thing I liked about the anime was its animation itself, the fact that I got to see the skating animated, and because it's not real life, you can see the angles from the skaters or hear what they're thinking in a way that you couldn't do with a live action film.
Right.
So they just took everything out of Yuri on Ice that I loved and made it a really, really bad version.
That's the devil, honestly. Because, okay, first of all, channels like Hallmark and Lifetime and all of that, similar garbage trash. First of all, they probably have enough damn ice skating movies starring straight white people. Let's just get that straight first off. Second of all, there's been like a real trend lately, especially of like American, I guess, companies buying up like Japanese media and like really severely whitewashing it, and it needs to
Ghost in the
stop.
Shell.
Ghost in the Shell. That was the
Yeah.
exact next thing I was gonna say. There's been a lot of controversy around Ghost in the Shell, which is like it's Japanese, and they cast like Scarlett Johansson
Yeah.
as a Japanese person.
Yeah.
Like,
Just give her the Black Widow movie.
give her. Okay, can we?
These are new topics.
These are
New
okay. You know
topics.
what? That's for another show. Ask us a question about the damn Black Widow movie because bitch, that's what's next. But in the meantime, it's really sickening. Like as if there's not Japanese actors like waiting for their check, waiting for the phone call, waiting for whatever, waiting for Godot, bitch. They're ready. Like just cast them. I don't understand why we need to have all these things, and I'll just say the word ruined because they're ruined. It's not about like, well, American audiences are just not gonna. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, goodbye. That's not true because Yuri on Ice had like acclaimed reception in the U.S. like in its original format. Okay, well maybe not, but that's what I think based on the people that I have in my immediate social circle. Like Yuri on Ice was everything to people for like a quick while. So like, can we not just appreciate that for what it is and get our like gross Caucasian hands off of it, please? Because I'm just sick of it. I can't deal with that. Oh, that's frustrating. But I mean, so that show is it over? Are they doing more of the actual show?
Yes. So the second season is confirmed. I'm not sure when it's coming out, but yes, it did very well everywhere.
Yeah,
so,
of course.
Yeah.
Which is surprising. I wonder, do you know anything about how it did in China?
Oh, no, not in China.
Yeah. Do they not, like, distribute anime there? Because, like, you know how, like, a lot of U.S. films, like, are not allowed to be as gay as they could be? Captain America. They're not allowed to be as gay as they could be because they have to be released, and they have to make so much money in places like China that they, like, are not allowed to be that gay.
I'm not sure, how censoring would work if, like, they completely remade the anime so it wasn't as gay or cut out some scenes or something. But Chinese people have become very, very good at getting around those servers. So if if they wanted to see it, they could see it. Yeah,
I'm all about that covert gay shit. It's my life. Good. Okay. I guess honestly, my good thing and bad thing are also I'll combine mine too.
Okay.
So I also have a good bad thing. And that is, oh God, where do I start with this? So, my future wife, Serena Jamaica Williams, the greatest tennis player to ever live, is engaged.
Oh my God.
To a man who's not me. And it came out recently, this announcement. I want to say a couple weeks ago.
Wow.
Yeah, and I've been taking it really hard. I love Serena Williams so much, like so much, and she's perfect. She's everything to me, and yet she has a man apparently that she's been like hiding from the world, which I understand. I get it, but I'm disappointed. I'm not gonna say I'm not disappointed. I know I don't have any ownership over Serena Williams. She can do whatever she wants at the end of the day, but I'm sad. I think we could have made it work. I think we have a lot in common. I think we could have had a really beautiful marriage forever. But what's that noise?
Just amusement.
Okay.
And just like thinking that, like, wow, I could be like best friends with Serena Williams' husband.
I know. Can you imagine? That's my dream title. Like if anyone, like if I'm ever like interviewed on the news and they have like a subheading, they would be like Bear, Serena Williams' husband. Like me. God. That's what I want. That's my dream title. And now it is no more. She is engaged to a guy named something McSomethingson. Something. I forget his. No, I don't remember his name. I'm on Wikipedia. I'm scrolling somewhere, but he is the co-founder of Reddit.
Oh my God.
So he's like a tech dude, bro. His name is Alexis Ohanian. Okay, so when I
Oh
first
my
read that, I was
God.
like, Alexis. I was like, is Serena Williams gay? I'm like, okay, this is my other dream. Like, if she's not going to be with me, at least be with a woman. Like, hello. But no, Mr. Ohanian is indeed a man. And he is. Wikipedia lists him as an American internet entrepreneur, activist, investor, and best-selling author.
What? You look like a bean.
Yeah, he is a bean. He's a bean man, and he is best known for co-founding the social news website.
Okay.
Oh boy, that is generous. The social news website Reddit. Yikes.
Oh my God.
I know. Okay, so
Oh my God.
oh, he went to the University of Virginia. Like, you fool. Are you kidding?
It's a good school for food science.
I hated it. But anyway, so they're engaged, and I'm happy for her. I'm It's a good thing because I'm happy for Serena Williams, and I think that she probably found somebody who cares a lot about her and somebody who like appears to be smart and kind of has his life together. Like, his Wikipedia page doesn't have any. Oh, he has shoot. He has a controversy section on his Wikipedia page. Blah blah blah. He did something about firing an administrator in Reddit. I don't know.
This is
Okay,
not that
so it's
controversial.
not really, yeah, exactly. This is not really that controversial. So I think that, like, he's somebody who's like kind of together and is not like a typical like Hollywood douchebag or like a shitty professional sports athlete. And it's not Drake, which is my good news. That's actually my good news of the week, is that there was like rumors that went around that Serena Williams was like involved with Drake, but like given the timeline of her relationship with this Reddit man, it's like was not possible. So that's my good news, is that Serena Williams was not with Drake, Aubrey Graham, because that would have ruined my life. So I'm glad about that. My bad news is that we no longer are engaged, me and Serena Williams. But I'll always be there for her. If you decide that you are done with Alexis Ohanian and you want some of this, girl, you know where to call me.
1-800-BEAR.com.
1-800-BEAR.edu. Okay, so she'll come to me when she's ready. That's all I'm gonna say. But in the meantime, I am looking forward to this wedding photo shoot because she is going to look sickening in a wedding dress.
Oh my God.
I know. Those arms in a wedding dress are going to slay me for my nerves. So I'm excited about that. I think that there's going to be a really cute ceremony that will probably be very private, but I will find a way to find pictures and videos of it because I'm just excited for her. But I just hope she does not let a man distract her from, being the baddest bitch alive.
Ugh.
But probably not. So that's my good and bad thing.
Wow. He does not look very distracting. I don't know if I would notice this man on the street.
He's very plain.
Yeah.
He's very, very plain. Yeah, he doesn't. Okay, so this is a picture from 2012, and this is not what he looks like. He actually is like a little bit cute. Hold on, let me pull it up for you so you can have
yes, I do want to
an
see this guy.
authentic reaction.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, he's like a little bit. He's like dorky. Like, he's dorky.
He is.
He's like
I see him as a co-founder of Reddit.
Yep. This guy co-founded Reddit.
Yeah.
Like, it's So, I don't know. He's not my type. Let's say that first and foremost.
Same.
Whereas Serena Williams is everyone's type because
Yes.
she's perfect
Yes.
and flawless and can do no wrong.
Yes.
But
I'll be happy for her too.
right,
Yeah.
of course.
Wikipedia picks the worst pictures.
It really does. I mean, Serena Williams in her picture though looks flawless because
yeah.
that's who she is.
Oh,
Oh
wow,
my
that's a
God.
really good picture.
What a goddess.
Oh my God, it looks like she
know.
has makeup on.
Oh, she does. Oh, she
Oh.
does. She certainly does.
Oh my God, in a tennis match.
Oh yes.
I can't.
In a tennis match in which she's winning.
Yeah,
Like,
no, at the U.S. Open.
yeah.
She's definitely winning.
Of course. She's incredible. So, I'm apprehensively happy for her, but we'll see. I'm just, my options are open, and I hope that she keeps hers open. Okay, so let's move. But after all that weirdness, let's move along to the segment that this podcast is named after, which is Ask Bee and Bear. So we have two ways for you to ask us questions.
One way you can ask us is to email them to us at askbeeandbear@gmail.com.
Or you can send them to us anonymously through Tumblr at askbeeandbear.tumblr.com. So this time around, it is your questions, Sweet Bee.
I am asking the questions.
Yes, please go right ahead.
Yes. Okay. So this is a good one because I am facing this myself. How do I get myself pumped up to go back to school for the spring semester? I feel like my brain is gonna be mush thinking about school / extracurriculars, and it makes me really tired and sad.
Ooh.
Me too, anonymous. I am back in our Woodland campus right now, actually.
Yeah.
Not doing classes, but just doing research, and Bear is here as well doing work.
Yes.
And, it's a different atmosphere not being in class, but, it's still not sitting in my bed doing nothing.
You say that as if it's a bad thing, though. And that's something that we need to get off the bat really first and foremost, is that's my favorite pastime.
No, I'm saying that, I'm not in my bed, and I'm working instead.
And that's a negative?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yes, agreed. Sorry, continue your thought.
Yeah, I just wanted to open that we are both working.
Yes.
And it's, yeah.
Yeah, we're back post holiday season, which is always a depressing time, I feel. The winter, there's nothing to look forward to after New Year's. Like Valentine's Day, goodbye. Not a real thing. So it's a little bit of a struggle. But we have like a month left until the actual spring semester starts. And so between now and then, what are we going to do to get ourselves pumped up and hype?
Well, we have an especially long break for holidays.
We do.
So, I'm always kind of excited to see people I haven't seen in a while. Like school, like university friends.
Right.
So it's, fun thinking about them.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so yes, I agree with that. I think that how I'm gonna get myself pumped up is that it is gonna be good to see people. This forest area / the city that we live in is like very depressing when there's nobody here.
Yeah.
Because like the people that live here for real like are just sad all the time and just like are in hiding when there's a lot of students around, and they like emerge from their burrows once everybody's left, and that's just depressing. So when they slink back underground for hibernation, everyone comes back, the town is a lot more lively. So I guess like doing activities with friends and people you haven't seen in a while, and having a routine, I guess. Are you the kind of person that enjoys having a routine?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like being busy.
Right.
So part of like being busy in a constructive way is having a routine for me.
Yeah.
Because so I'm just like randomly trying to do things and be productive, it doesn't work.
No, definitely not. Yeah, so having a routine is something to look forward to. I think for us, like, just having a place to be and things on my schedule is something that just makes me feel productive and healthy and happy. But I think if, like, school in particular is not something that you're looking forward to, honestly, the thing that's gotten me through a bunch of, like, times of, like, lull or stress or anything like that is that I try to, like, sprinkle in some, like, non-school things within the semester to look forward to. So, like, on this weekend, I'm going to take a trip here, and then, like, during this time, I'm going to go to a concert, and I'm going to do this and that. Because, first of all, it's just, like, assuming that this person is at the same institution that we're at, it is just good to get out of this general area every once in a while. It's just, like, remind yourself that there is, like, more to life than here. So that's a big recommendation for me, is just like taking trips places, because while there might not be anything to do here, the one benefit is that we are pretty well connected through transit. So just being able to like leave and go places and do weekend trips and that kind of thing can be really good.
Yeah, definitely, I agree with that.
The other part of this question, though, was that this person's brain is going to turn to mush. So let's talk really quickly about self-care.
Uh,
This is something that is like vital for anybody in life, and definitely when you're going through school is super super important because this could be like a real like violent process getting your education. Sometimes it's just like rough. It's just rough, and you just need to be able to take care of yourself and have strategies in place when you're feeling like your brain is mush. Like, what do we do to overcome that, and what do we do to unmush ourselves? So, so B, what are some strategies for self care?
I just.
Don't.
I just.
Whatever you're gonna say, never mind. um, okay, let's talk about some real stuff. So, real things for self care, that are not well, whatever was gonna come out of your mouth. I like to drink tea. I like stop, this is real. I like to drink tea. I like to put myself into clothes that make me feel really comfortable. I like to do little photo shoots of myself and take a bunch of selfies because it helps kind of ground myself in my body so I don't feel like my soul has evaporated. And it helps me stay body positive and mentally positive and appreciate how cute I am. So those are things that I like to do. I like to take a long shower and do like pampering stuff. I like to do face masks and manicures and all that kind of stuff to make myself feel good and healthy and well and taken care of. I like to eat a food that I really, really like that I don't have very often. Um, so whether that's like baking a brownie or like having mac and cheese with hot dogs, like I'm 7 years old again, just like something. I like listening to music without headphones in because I feel like I'm in my headphones so much that I just like will play things out loud and kind of dance around my room just to like fill my space with good music that I like. And these are just like things that I do when I'm feeling like my brain is mush. Like it's important to unmush yourself and kind of take a step back from whatever is mushing you up and be like, okay, let's pause for a second and just for the next couple minutes, let me do something that I really like.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a big thing is making space for yourself, whether
Yeah.
that means like time or literally marking out your space
Yes.
physically. Bear is not a big fan of this, but I like exercising. So
Oh, you really had to
yeah.
drag me like that.
So I my apartment is pretty far away from most of my classes, and a lot of times I drive. But if I'm feeling mushy or something, I will walk instead of drive, and that just like purposely stretches out the time between like when I wake up and when I have to start to do work, or when I eat and when I have to get back to work. So that's how I kind of stretch out my time without feeling like I'm doing nothing at all, just walking. I also like sunlight a lot.
Ugh.
I just yeah,
All
that like
things I hate.
that seasonal depression stuff really really gets me. I don't think I have like a full on disorder or anything, but sunlight definitely lifts me up. Like when I see the sun again after winter, it's so lovely.
Ugh. Gross, but yeah, I feel that. Okay, no, that's real. I think that I'm definitely not a sunlight person at all, but I am a water person.
Okay.
Like being near water like refreshes my soul. That is something that just like really gets to me. Like sometimes this is like gonna come off very weird. I'm bearing my soul on this show. Haha, get it, bear my soul. Yikes. But okay, so sometimes a thing that I do is I go to the gym at school and I like stand at like the second floor window overlooking the swimming pool and just like look at it. Okay, you don't.
No. If this is what unmushes your brain, you gotta do it.
I know.
Yeah.
I've been a swimmer my whole life. I was on the swim team for years. I have always enjoyed swimming. I don't really want to go in the pool, but there's something about being around a swimming pool that really just I've like not ever had a bad memory around a swimming pool, like just something about like the smell of chlorine, the movement of water, and like how crystal clear everything is just like really like uplifts me for some reason.
Okay.
So and it's like a very bright, yeah, I guess it's not sunlight, but it's like a very brightly lit area, so there's a lot of like light coming through, And I don't know. I like being around water. We don't have a lot of like close by bodies of water, and I refuse to go to the creek that's near where we are
Like
because I
Clay, yeah.
just don't want to end up dead.
Yeah. Well, I thought you were gonna say you went to the fountain.
No,
And
no,
would've-
ma'am.
Would have stopped.
I know. We know
Stop
how you feel about
everything.
that damn fountain. I know. And many of us feel similarly about that stupid fountain. But no, I go to our
Just peas.
I know. It's sad. It's a depressing water feature that really ought not to be there at all. So yeah, I go to stand over the swimming pool instead because I like that. So I don't know. If you have like a weird thing like that just like, you know what, if it's going to make you feel better, just do it.
Yeah, indulge yourself.
Just indulge yourself. Just like do whatever like weird stuff is going to make you feel unmushed. And it's okay to take a break. That's like probably like the pivotal message here, because it seems like this person who asked this question has a lot going on in terms of they're coming back for school and they have extracurriculars and yada yada yada. So
they're already tired.
they are tired just fathoming the future. So just knowing that it's okay to take a break is really something that I've had to learn during school, because in college, like, we're constantly in a race with ourselves, with each other, with job applications, with everything and everyone, to just do more and be more and be doing better than everybody else and than our former selves. But like, it's okay to just stop it all and just take a break and step back. And like, if you don't check your email for a day, the world will continue to turn. That's something that I learned like just a couple months ago. Like, seriously, I before then I was like, if I don't check my email every 15 minutes, then the world is just going to end and I'm going to freak out and I can't handle anything in my life. And I've had to just be like, you know what? Nope, it's okay. I'm going to close my computer. I'm going to turn off my phone and I'm going to stare into an Olympic swimming pool for half an hour. And that is what it takes to unmush my brain. And so I do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
So
Except I walk.
Why are you like this?
Why is that bad? Why is that worse than looking into a swimming pool?
It's fine. You just don't have to drag me like this, all shady bee. Anyway, so yeah. So basically, with all this time that you're stressing, spend this time before the semester instead, coming up with strategies to unmush yourself. Make a list of it, and build it into your schedule. Just be like, I'm committing myself to take care of myself, and here's how I'm gonna do it.
Solid.
Awesome.
Yeah, I definitely have to do that. At some point in college, I had to sit down and be like, how do I not feel like this anymore?
Yes. It's something we all have to learn, and hopefully our answer has been at least a little helpful and not just full of sass and shade. Always. But we hope this helps.
Yeah.
Okay, so give us another one.
Next question is pretty fun. How do you feel about makeup?
Yes. That's my answer. My answer is yes.
Yes.
How do I feel about makeup? Yes.
Yes. Good.
Yes. Is that how you feel about makeup? Good?
Yes. Good, pretty, wonderful face paint, basically.
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it.
Do you love it? Tell us more about your experience with makeup.
Yes. Well, I was very, very bad at makeup as a young child, and kind of always associated it with like being more adult, being more quote unquote popular, being like ultra feminine, maybe too feminine. And then I associated myself with kind of like a shyer, tomboyish person, but like these are not mutually exclusive,
true,
categories.
Right.
You could be a tomboy and wear all the makeup you want.
Fact.
Yes. Quote tomboy. Like, that term is kind of weird itself.
It's real. That's a real thing.
Yeah. But I appreciate it a lot now. I'm getting better. I think. I hope. And it's just fun. I feel like it's just another way to express yourself, to do art for everyone to see.
Yes.
And I like that it's on your face.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. I think that I for one, I love makeup. I've never been good at it either. And I definitely went through a phase of like purple lip gloss and like like ugly, just like ugly makeup choices because like what you're
Yeah.
13
The
and you don't know what you're
sparkly
doing.
stuff.
Oh, all kinds of. I've never grown out of my sparkly phase, but that's just me. Um, I like whenever I did like I never used to wear makeup. Pretty much all through high school, never wear makeup. Mostly because I just rolled out of my bed and got in my car and went
Yeah.
to school. I just don't have the time for it. I don't have the money for it either. They're charging exorbitant fees for anything that you can't buy at like a CVS. Like everything else is just so expensive.
Yeah.
Like Sephora, out of my
so
budget.
bad.
Sephora is so
Oh my
expensive.
God.
Oh my god! Even with like, and I was for some reason I was like going through my like high school wallet in my house back at home, and I found my like Sephora Insider exclusive club, and even with that thing, things were still way too expensive. Like, it's just unaffordable. So that was like those are probably the biggest reasons because I'm lazy and cheap. But if I was not, I would totally be into makeup. I find makeup to be like, yeah, totally an art form. And I follow a lot of makeup artists on Instagram.
Oh,
Like
okay.
that's actually something that like unmushes me. Like watching people do videos of makeup, like makeup tutorials, I
true.
love.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love makeup tutorials, I love nail tutorials, hair tutorials,
Yes.
all kinds of like beauty stuff.
Yes.
I love it. Give it to me all over.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love the Hollywood makeup artists when like
Yes.
just everything.
Everything.
Just
I know. I think that it's an incredible art form that does not get enough appreciation and attention and just unnecessarily is like looked down upon and is like
yeah.
if you have to put makeup on then you know, something like this. Like no,
Yeah.
it's fine. Like people are allowed to just like want to be beautiful through that medium. Like
Yeah.
it's okay.
Right? Yeah. I hate it's mostly a meme, I guess, but the sentiment is there. Like, take her swimming on the first date. This is
Oh
why
my
you take her swimming on the first date.
God.
And it was so troubling to see that everywhere and to see it was so popular and to see comments like you right or to see females defending the whole notion.
That's so.
Like
That's
other
literally.
people who wear makeup. Like
Yeah, that's so ignorant.
Yeah.
First of all, bitch, it's 2017. We have waterproof setting spray. So try me in the pool and see what happens. Second of all, yeah, it's a horrible sentiment to just be like, oh, people are not being their real authentic selves when they have makeup on. Are you joking? Like, that's absolutely not a thing. Like, people, like, just let people express themselves. We just police people for no apparent reason to just, like, criminalize femininity for no reason at all. You
Yeah.
know? Yes.
yeah, definitely.
I find that infuriating. But how regularly do you wear makeup?
Irregularly.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I like wearing it, but again, I'm the same as you, just very lazy, very cheap.
Yeah.
So I will hoard my makeup until like a special event arises, and I'm like, wow, I could use my fancy face stuff today.
Oh, yes. I'm very much the same way. I hoard like nice perfume and stuff for like a special occasion, which never really comes around, so I kind of just stare at it on the shelf.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
as somebody who's like I guess like masculine presenting in like the loosest terms imaginable. And like, you know, identifies as male and this, that, and whatever. I love makeup. I think it's great.
Yes.
And I wish I had like the time and money to do more of it, but I settle for doing my nails. That's like my outlet, you know. And we do our nails together.
Done our nails.
Yeah, that's like our thing sometimes when we're not being annoying. But we do our nails and we like we just like do this thing where we go into the living room of our apartment, like dump both of our like collections communally and like use each other's colors, and that's the best.
Top coats, base coats, fill in the blank,
sparkles, liners, everything. So I love doing my nails, which I guess is like a subset of makeup perhaps. I also like scratch it. Like I don't scratch it. I like rub my eyes too much to have like any real makeup on. But
my makeup is the best.
It is. Well, yeah, eye makeup is the only thing. I've never been one to ever touch like a foundation or like something that you like smear all over your face, like a highlight even. Stay away from my cheeks. Don't do it.
Oh, okay.
Do you do that?
No, I could never get it to match my skin, and the foundations are like $8, $8 to you know, $20 if you want a nice foundation
Yeah, exactly.
each.
For like a
So-
little splotch.
Yeah, so I really don't spend money on foundations, but
No.
use like the Maybelline BB cream.
Yes.
I love that stuff.
Good. I don't
It's
have
so
any.
good.
I don't do any like general skin stuff. I just do have like eyes and lip stuff.
Yeah.
Let's go home and do makeup. Maybe tomorrow.
To pack.
Maybe the next day. Maybe next week.
Maybe next week.
Maybe next week we'll do our makeup and we'll report back. I actually that's like was like half of a New Year's resolution for me. It was just to like try to get better at makeup because I just see I first of all like people putting on makeup has just gotten so impressive. I feel like in the last like 5 years, like 3 years, makeup artists are just incredible. Like people on
Yeah.
Instagram are astounding in the things that they can do with like a little palette of colors. Like what? I know. So I want to take part in that. I want to feel beautiful, and I'm gonna practice and maybe get better. Probably not. Probably just
Good.
look like
No.
a clown.
No, that definitely ties into our next question, which I guess we'll talk about.
Yeah.
Quickly. What are your New Year's resolutions? Get better at makeup.
Get better at life.
I don't need to just use makeup whenever I want.
Yeah.
Just kidding. That's not my resolution.
Is it not? Okay. What's your like
Not
real
really.
actual New Year's resolution? Because I feel like I didn't take the time to sit down and like really think of one this year.
My New Year's resolution is the same every year. It's to be less of a potato and be more motivated, especially on like non-weekday days.
Really?
You know, especially weekends. Yeah, because there's like a lot of prep stuff I can be doing during the week, or I can't do during the week that I can be doing over the weekends. That I don't do.
No, well, I wouldn't either. I don't know. That's definitely not my
Oh my
New Year's
God.
resolution. But I mean, good for you though. But okay, do you have any others besides not being a potato?
Well, I used to ice skate, so
Okay.
Yuri on Ice, of course, like motivated me to start skating again.
Of
so
course.
maybe we'll see if that actually happens. I guess I'll try to go to the ice rink more often.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, because I have 2 pairs of skates now, hockey skates and figure skates.
Wow.
Yeah. And I've just been using my hockey skates recently because I can go really fast in them.
Oh my God, please.
That's so fun, like knocking people over.
Can you not?
And then, you know, the figure skates are obviously what you do, jumps and flips in and whatever.
Can you do that? I don't
No,
think we've ever been ice skating together.
Yeah, because you hate ice
Because I never
skating.
go. I know. Sorry, that's me being annoying. Can you do like jumps and flips though?
I do very, very basic jumps. A flip is a type of jump, by the way.
Pardon me.
No. I'm
I'm
just
not
to
up
like
on my anime,
just to
folks.
clarify.
Yes.
A flip is a type of jump. It's not like actually, you know,
Doing a
flipping over
backflip
your
on
head.
ice. Oh my God, can
Yeah.
you imagine?
I know. I'm waiting for it one day.
No, please don't.
I'm also waiting for. Okay, so men's and women's are like very, very different.
Yeah.
And that the men's scores, like a high men's score is like 300, and a high women's score is like 150
Is it out of the same number?
out of the same number.
Are you joking?
Yeah.
What?
And it's one of the reasons is because men do quadruple jumps, which means when they jump in the air, they spin 4 times. And women, I don't think I've ever done a quadruple in competition. It's always a triple.
Why?
I have no idea. There's like, I do not believe that women cannot do quadruple.
Of course
jumps.
not.
Yeah. So I like don't know what this weird barrier / tradition is,
Ugh.
but I want it to be surpassed, not by me because
Yes, by
I'm
you.
in
That's
food
gonna be our
science
New Year's
now.
resolution.
To
No,
do-
we're gonna train you like Yuri on Ice, and you are going to do the first quadruple in a competition.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, it will be. It'll be great. Watch out for it.
Yeah.
2K17.
Everything else will be awful, but I'll land the quad.
Yes, we'll lay on the quad, be on ice. Just get ready for it. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. That's a sport I know nothing about, but good. Yes, ice skating more, not being a potato, important. What is my New Year's resolution?
You had something about job applications, right?
Oh, I did. You know what? Thank you. I actually completely forgot about that. Okay, yes. So this is like my early New Year's resolution, meaning that it's not going to last the whole year, and if it does, I'll be dead. But my like January resolution is that I've issued myself a challenge where I am on the Bear 2017 job application challenge where since I've started it, which is like 4 days ago, I have issued myself a challenge to apply for one job every day until I either hear back or I run out of good stuff to apply to. Because there are so many things out there that I basically just needed to sit down and do. And so far, I have kept to it. Like for the last 4 days, I have sent out a
Good. Good
job
for you.
application every day. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm kind of a little bit proud of myself, and it's just very necessary. I'm coming to the end of a business degree, and so I, need a job. So
Need to find a business.
need to find a business to conduct business in. So that's what I've been doing. That's like I guess my New Year's resolution to like be productive in that way and go out and achieve my goals and dreams. So that's been my like challenge. I issue it to any of you who are struggling. Please do reach out and you know, ask me how I'm doing it because I have like a pretty good slash specific strategy for actually getting this done because just sitting down and being like, how do I job app is not helpful or productive. So let me know if you need help or a place to start because I've been doing really well and I hope to get a job soon.
You will, Bear.
Okay.
Go, Bear.
Yeah. That's another thing I guess is sort of like speaking my dreams into existence, not just being like I really want a great job, but like actually doing it and being like I am going to sit down and apply to great jobs that I would be good for. And I am gonna get employed somehow, somewhere. So, if you know anyone hiring, send their email to askbeeandbear@gmail.com. No, I'm kidding. Please don't do that. But, yeah, so that's part of my New Year's resolution. And I guess the other part is, like, honestly, like, I had, like a brief look back at 2016 and realized that like first of all it was probably like one of the worst years of my life, like just in general with like things that happened with like just like some really bad situations and like some people who were really close to me passing away and just bad stuff. It was like a rough year.
Yeah.
So but I kind of had to do like a little inventory and be like yeah, like there was a lot of situations that were bad and sometimes that I felt really terrible, but in general I felt like in 2016 I was like the best version of myself that I've been in 21 years.
Hmm.
You know?
What do you mean?
Like I feel like I was the most comfortable with where my life was at, with how I was acting, with the people that were in my life, with where I was like placing my priorities. I was the least clinically depressed that I've been in a long
What?
time. So that's been good.
I feel like your depression hit like a peak over the summer.
Okay, you really did not. What is just dragging me across the freaking block right now today? Yes, it was a hard summer, okay, but during the semester is usually when my depression hits,
Okay.
and yet during the semester I was like surviving and thriving to an extent which I had not been in previous semesters. Um, and yeah, okay, it was a rough summer. So maybe not that last part, but I was comfortable with the way that I just was. Like just like the point at which I ended 2016, I was like I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm successful, and there's more good stuff to come, that I'm going to create. So that was like a good thing. So I feel like I don't have a ton of like personal growth New Year's resolutions. Like I didn't have anything that was like, I need to get better at this, or I need to do more of that, or I need to be more like this. Like I think that I'm just like on a path of like being in a good place. But I think that like 2017 is going to be the year for me of like trying new things. Don't laugh. It's real.
Yeah, no, you're gonna be forced to try new things.
I know. Oh God, I'm gonna have to force to do a lot of stuff that I don't want to do, but I'm gonna try new things. Exemplified probably best by the fact that I entered 2017 on New Year's Eve in a goth BDSM club.
Woo!
But that's a story for perhaps another day. ask us, send in questions about that, perhaps. But, you know, just like experiences like that, things that are just like experiences. You know, finally being 21, finally being able to like enter these places that have like long since been forbidden to me, and actually feeling like an adult to be able to like access cool experiences without like a parent's or guardian's signature has been great. And I'm going to take advantage of that, and I'm going to like go out of my way to go cool places and do cool stuff, and you know, make memories that I really enjoy. So I've been like kind of like catching up on a lot more like nightlife things that are happening, to try to see like, I don't know, places that I would go and events that I would go to. And like, I am not somebody who has ever defined myself as spontaneous, but I might get better at that over 2017, like being like, hey, let's take a weekend trip to go do this thing, or just doing stuff, just trying new things and being my best self. And you know, as Oprah says. So
As Oprah says.
as Oprah says,
Did
yeah.
she say that?
I think so. I might have made that up, but I don't think I am. But yeah, so that's like my 2017 goal / resolutions. You know, try new things, stay open minded.
That's good.
It is.
That's good for last year.
On Earth.
Yeah.
I know. Honestly, when Donald Trump takes office, this might be it, y'all. So yeah, that's my New Year's resolution.
Good
Cool.
stuff.
All right. So thank you all for sending in questions. Make sure that you send in some more to our email or our Tumblr. Let's wrap up the show with some special thanks. Do you have any this week?
I always forget about this part of the show.
You really do.
Yeah. Well, it's been pretty cold, but my mother, Mama B, got me rain boots for Christmas.
Yes.
Which I really appreciate. So thank you to Mama B. Thank you for these boots because they've been keeping me warm and they've been keeping me dry.
Yes. Very important in the current weather. I'm going to give a thank you to Arizona Iced Tea for being that bitch, the realest on the block, and just being cheap and accessible and delicious. I just thank you, Arizona Iced Tea.
Yeah.
So that'll be it. From us to you, we bid you adieu. Bye, forest friends.
Bye, Barbara.